How's it going, guys? 1424 Andrew M back here with American Truck Simulator. I know it's been a very long time, about probably a week or two. Our last American Truck video wasn't even a video, it was a stream. But honestly, I'm enjoying recording a lot more and making thumbnails and just learning a whole new process of YouTube and I guess making thumbnails and stuff. I still haven't learned really anything to do with editing, so I'm not really gonna worry about that right now. And I am sorry, I just wanted to chew. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna have a video going for. Because I haven't played this either since our last video. Like I said, that was a while ago, and it's raining. Actually, in our last video, or stream, if y'all recall, we were actually driving the Volvo with the flatbed stuff. How I know that is because I actually spawned in, and I had to watch my CFI. I was watching Riding with Dave right up to him, even though not big enough for that, but you know, shout out to him. I was watching his channel over there, Riding with Dave, and he's a CFI driver in real life, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna run CFI. And this is exactly like Dave's truck, truck and trailer, actually. Go check him out over there. Anyway, so we're gonna see what kind of jobs we got. Like I said, I don't remember how long my jobs are, cargo, so that is a thing. Oh, Walmart, what the fuck? Did I miss something here? Oh yeah, well, 8 hours, that's not bad. Where's this going? Yeah, I want to stay in Arizona because of speed limits. So we'll take this $14,000 of 43,000 pounds of empty pellets. It's going from, I guess, Amazon to a Walmart. So let's do her.
Navigation resumed.
I almost forgot about that whole GPS thing, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna turn my lights on just because it is raining, and I gotta turn the game volume to it. So I did watch, I did record a video today of Bo Duke, and I really don't know if I'm going to be posting it.
Turn left.
Jesus. Just because my whole plan went sideways. It was a video to introduce Bo, and that part went well. I'm not going to spoil it, just in case if I do upload it. But it was just a video of me introducing Bo. We got into some shit, and then I had to go to LEO, and I didn't get to finish it. Now I could upload it. I have to edit it, obviously, because I switched to LEO. It will be like probably a shorter video.
Turn left.
But if you guys don't care about that, I can always
turn left.
I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna try to squeeze by that shark. I wanted to record more of BBRP. It's just the fact of I don't know when to start recording, and I don't know what you guys want to see. I don't want to bore you guys with too much LEO, and I don't want to do too much Civ, just in case if y'all don't see that stuff. So that's why I haven't been recording. Plus, I don't know when stuff is going to pop off, obviously. Quick ass yellow right on the time. Or quick ass green one. But if y'all don't care about the boring stuff, you know, I'll record more. I really don't want to say. Excuse me. And it's just hard being Civ when you're the head LEO. Especially when you have so many newer cops. Not throwing shade or anything, but we do have a lot of new LEOs that do kind of need help with some stuff. And I can't just leave Billy there to hang and dry, or whatever the saying is, with these new LEO. Me and him made a thing where I'm the head trainer, and Billy is like the new CAD guy. He got the easy job, I can tell you. But he knows how to work in that CAD, and I really don't. And I don't feel like learning another brand new thing. I'm just gonna say that now. I really don't feel like doing that. One, I just learned how to record and make thumbnails. I know there's real truckers out there saying, it's raining on them in here, Jake. Oh yeah. I know those. Nothing against real truckers. It's just not one.
In 50 meters, turn right.
Yeah, with learning everything new, with
turn right.
Making the server be everything on YouTube, I just really don't want to learn a whole new thing. I'll be getting myself confused and all that jazz with all this new stuff, because I'm not good with computers. That's no secret. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not. But I do give myself credit when I think I deserve credit. Did we really lose our... Did we really lose our trailer that fucking fast? Well, this is it. No, no. We had a pellet, I think, going up to here. But this works. But like I said, I think I give myself credit where it's due, and me learning all this new stuff with the server, with computers, when I never did anything like that before. And the whole well, not editing, but thumbnail stuff and everything else, because believe me, that my oh Jesus, I can't do this. We dropped here, or no, we picked up here before I remember, but it was where that double trailer is. That's where we had to go. So maybe this was where I don't stop, Jesus. Anywho, like that picture, the recruitment picture for the BBRP PS4 server, that was something I made. It's horrible. And I was so happy with myself when I first made it. But let's be honest, it's fucking hideous. There's no sugarcoating it. Let me see where I'm at. And then Billy made a new one. I don't know if you guys seen the new one. It's probably on his channel, so check out Billy's channel. It's BBRP Billy Elliott. Yeah, Billy Elliott. He's in my channel. Or featured channels, or whatever it's called. So go check him out over there. He does cool, like, edited videos and stuff like that. Short little clips of sessions and stuff like that. I'm really bad at this particular stuff. Like I said, I'm not a trucker in real life, and I never really drove anything like this in real life, obviously. And plus, being on mouse and keyboard, it's not the easiest. But I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, just back her straight up. I got her. I'm a little crooked. Diamond dare jump straight now. Oh, we're in there. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, so...
Navigation resumed.
I am proud of myself and how much I have learned. I guess growing with my computer knowledge in the last couple of weeks. With getting the server completely up and functional with mods. Now, like I said in my first FiveM video, obviously it came with help. I struggled like a son of a bitch for like the first, Christ, 4 hours of doing it. I could not figure out to save my life because, as y'all know, I try to just make it the server free, like for me. I don't have to pay anything by like making the server on my own, and I just can't figure out to save my life. I did it, but when it came, like, I could join the server, everything would be perfectly fine. But if there's anybody out there that knows how to port forward,
turn left.
Please, for the love of God, tell me. I watched hundreds of it. I'm not even joking. Like, God damn it. Realistically, I probably have watched 20 videos on how to port forward. I can't figure it out to save my life. I'm not joking. And I think, because I did everything step by step. I know I did, but and Billy's my witness. I had Billy, I shared my screen with Billy in a Discord call while we watched the YouTube video today. And I just paused the video, went and did that step. Watched the video, paused, did that step. I can't figure it out to save my life, and I'm pretty sure it's my internet provider. They blocked it, like the firewall stuff. Like I said, if anyone knows how to do it, my provider's Xfinity. If anyone can figure out, please, for the love of God, let me know. I can't figure it out. So then, I went with Zap Hosting. It's a good provider, but I'm paying $27 a month when I don't have to. Now, if I could get rid of that bill and just pay for EVP, that would be perfect. But paying $27 a month and then $15 extra for EVP, to me, for now, for me being like as small as a community we are now, I can't see me spending what, 40-some bucks, almost $50 a month just for that, when we're not even that big yet, where it's like a necessity for EVP. But if somebody could tell me how the hell to do it on my own, I'll definitely get work on that right now, actually. Get her done. But yeah. Like I said, computer, so maybe I did do something wrong, and I'm not realizing
turn right.
it. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I did everything right. I don't know one thing I could have done wrong, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Port. So, I just can't. God damn it. I'm so used to FiveM. But, like I said, if you guys have suggestions on how to do it, please DM me and I'll get in contact with you via Discord or whatever. But, so that basically covers that. I remember in our last stream, this happened to us on the highway that we were supposed to drop at, and
GPS
remember how
lost.
we kept on having to
Navigation
go all around.
resumed.
I went around like 3 times and I realized
Continue straight.
my GPS didn't get route anywhere, so then I just fucking navigation. I was so frustrated, plus I was so tired, and I was tired of driving this damn thing. I'm not even gonna lie. It got to the point where I thought the only thing I could record or stream was American Truck, and like I said, I'm brand new to computers. It took Rage, FH Rage, and this community to kind of teach me how to record and do all that fun stuff. And I started recording, and yeah. I just got so burnt out of this game. Like, keep in mind, I have damn near but there's only so much American truck I can take, and that's why I think I can never be an actual truck driver. Do I think it's cool? Would I do it? Yeah. Now, over the road truck driving like this, where you're hopping state to state, you're a sleeper. Me personally, I don't think I could do it. Now, doing a local driver job where you're in a day cab and you're only going to like near your house, you'd be home every day, sleeping in your bed every day. Yeah, I think I could get into that. But this kind of stuff, just for the simple fact, if I truck on here for 4 hours, I'm about to shit myself. So, how much? That's just my thought process on it. But I also looked at my YouTube statistics, and I noticed that like 58% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So if you like my content, and you like what I put out, what I talk about in my videos, please subscribe. Help the channel grow, help me grow, and then let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm not against playing different games, streaming other games, recording other games, whatever. But just let me know what you guys want to see. This is so yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll do it.
Keep left.
And like I said, I will keep doing 5 videos. That's not going to stop. It's just, I don't think you guys want to see me giving someone a ride, or me stopping every 10 minutes to explain a controller to someone. Which, that's what I enjoy doing. Now, these people watch my videos, which I hope they do, but I just want to stress something. I don't mind doing it at all. I actually enjoy it. Everything to do with RP, and I'm talking on the other side. Civ side, I can take it away. I mean, it's fun, but you guys see what I do with Civ. Even with my good character, I always end up getting into some shit just because I'm not a Civ person for RP. I'm an LEO person because I truly love everything to do with LEO. I love the training aspect. That's the reason why I kind of told you, hey, I'll just be a new trainer, because I truly enjoy it. I love training new people. Now, what I really like is the 2 people we got now. They got little to no FiveM engineers. Damn near none of the one guy. He don't even know the controls. I like that. If I could get 100 recruits like that versus 100 recruits that know the game, I'd rather take the people who don't know the game. Just for the simple fact, I like training. I like helping. That's why I kind of want to be an area in real life. Just for the simple fact that I could help people more. Once, I'll just department, FTO. Those FTOs, like the rider ones, they don't know anything about law enforcement. They think they know. But realistically speaking, okay, me, myself, going into the captain, I would know a lot more versus somebody
Continue
who
straight.
only watched live people, or body cam footage on YouTube or something. Just for the simple fact, I've been doing this for 7 years now, going on.
Keep left.
I studied this. I don't think you guys realize I will probably never. It's not like PS4 LEO training. I'm going to tell you that right now. The PS4 LEO training is just a joke. And the reason why, because somebody asked me, why don't we have this training in PS4? It's not. People on PS4, and I realized this after I moved over, and I did the switch from PS4 to FiveM. People in PS4 really don't take things serious. Now, keep in mind there is that few bunch, and if you're one of them, I apologize for saying that, but there are the few bunch that do take it serious, but the majority of people just want to join the
Keep right in. Then, take the exit on the right.
The majority of people just want to join, have fun.
Take the exit on the right.
They're not interested in, like, maybe even being a cop or not. They just want to do it in RP because they watched a couple polecat videos and think it's cool and they want to do it. They try out, they do the training, they come to 4 sessions, and they're like, "Ooh, I hate this. Goodbye." That's what I noticed over on the PS4 side. Now, I always noticed that, don't get me wrong, but it's even more when I switched, because when I switched, it's like,
Continue straight.
oh, these people actually really, really like this and are into it, so I made the training 10 times harder. I will never, ever stream but for right now, I will not stream, record, or anything a training video. And if I would record, I'm definitely not posting on YouTube. Just for the simple fact, I do a lot of things realistic.
Then, take the exit on the right.
It's not the fact that I'm scared the cop is going to see it or report me. No, it's not that. It's the fact that I don't want other people to
keep left. Then, turn left.
Just for the simple fact the way we do it is pretty legit.
Turn left.
And I made the training as realistic as possible. For the PS4, let me put it this way. Trainings could be, if the guy knows what he's doing with 10 codes, training could be 30 minutes of that. If he don't, it's like 45. With BBRP FiveM training, it's at least an hour, if not more. An hour is if they know absolutely everything, I don't have to tell them anything. And the one thing I will say is we do case studies. Now, no one so far has known every single case study, which is fine. I don't expect people to. But I could be there just doing the case studies. There's like 6 of them. I could be there a half hour just doing case studies. I think it's very important, just for the simple fact we do everything 100% realistic. It's very, very needed. And like I said, I really don't want someone who knows or thinks they know a little stuff. I want someone who don't know it or vaguely knows, so I could actually teach them the right way. It's kind of like being a mechanic. There's companies that want you to know, like the big companies, I'm not gonna say names, but big companies. They want you to know what you're doing, so they don't have to teach you. They don't care if you do it the right way. They don't care if you do it the wrong way. Now, in my community, I can't say names like I said, but there's this old guy who has a mechanic shop, and he will not take you if you have experience. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, wow, that's dumb. Then he explained it to me. There's a million different ways to do mechanics. Okay? There's a million right ways and there's a million wrong ways. Just like being in law enforcement. There's a million right ways and there's a million wrong ways. It's like construction. So just keep that in mind. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. God, step on the gas. Step on the gas! What are you... Jesus, he slowed down going 20 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. Anyway. And yes, I do have a version of English. Anyway, that's besides the point. Like I was saying, there's a million right ways to do law enforcement, there's a million wrong ways to do mechanics. That guy wants a guy who don't know jack shit and probably don't even know what a wrench is. So he could build them from the ground up to teach them all of them right ways. He's an old guy, like I said, he's old. He's like 70.
Keep right. Then
he wants to
take
teach
the exit
these
on the
young
right.
guys the right way to do things, not them come
Take
with
the
a
exit on the
mindset
right.
they know everything and end up screwing up someone's car. Just like I don't want someone who thinks they know law enforcement, he got trained by some
Keep
other
left. Then
community
turn left.
that really didn't take law enforcement serious, or RP serious for that matter, who thought they did and they trained them right.
Turn
and
left.
This guy's like, oh yeah, I know everything during his interview, and I trained him like he don't know squat. And then he gets pissed off at me because I'm trying to explain to him stuff he already thinks he knows. You get what I'm saying here? So, let's just say if I interview Joe Smo Joe Smo did an application. It's 100% perfect, you know, one of the best. He says he has RP experiences in 4 different communities, all to do with LEO. He was a sergeant, a lieutenant, a corporal, chief in one community, let's just say. So on paper, he looks like the best candidate. Keep in mind, all of his scenarios are perfect. Like if you guys are doing training applications, we have scenario-based questions for you to answer paragraphs. Like, you clock someone going 75 and a 55. What do? You have to answer it step by step by step by step. From the second you clock them to the second you finish up the traffic stop. Or when you see someone going well below the speed limit or swerving. So let's just say Joe Smo, and that's what I'm talking about in my head. He goes and he fills out everything perfect. Okay, so he looks perfect on paper. So I'm thinking as we're doing it, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay. I interview him. He sounds like he knows what he's doing. Everything else. We get into training. The first part of the training, he's not good at. We go to traffic stops. You don't even know how to call into dispatch. And here's me. Oh, Jesus, I'm speaking like a son of a bitch. Here's me. But he's arguing to me that he's doing everything right because that's what he thinks he's doing right, because he truly believes he's doing it right. When, in all actuality, he's doing everything wrong. Or half-assed. Whatever the case is. Then I had an application, and this is a true story.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Who didn't know Jack... Oh, Jesus. Who truly didn't know jack shit on his application. It was horrible.
Take the exit.
Now, if you guys know me by now, as you call it, as you guys see in my LEO video, when I'm typing up reports or I'm typing anything, I stay quiet. For the simple fact, I cannot type and talk at the same time. I'll start typing when I'm talking. That's just how I am. I've always been like that. So, in future videos, if you guys see me just quit or hear me quit talking, even if I'm in mid-sentence, like right now, we're talking about that, and if I just shut up because I'm typing, that's why, because if I continue talking, I'm going to start typing when I'm talking. Same thing goes with texting and all that stuff. This is how I am. So anyway, this guy, Rage Recruiter, we were talking with him. He sounded like he knew everything, okay? He was saying he was in the Explorer program. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically for younger kids. I say younger kids, but like, I think you have to be like at least 16 to get in it. And it's basically just ride-alongs. But they go into law enforcement. It's not like a cop just pulls up and says, "Hawk, let's go." Right. It's literally like a mini police game that go over stuff and all this other stuff. I wish PA had it. Anywho, he was saying he was in Explorers and everything else, just rattling off stuff about police. So I was like, oh, this kid's gonna be legit. He's gonna be good. He does his application. Keep in mind, we were all talking, okay, having like a conversation about something. He said he was on with the application. Keep in mind, it took him like a half hour to do the application. I review it. For the paragraphs, there's running the sentence. And then, what is filler P? Bad. What is caught me? Bad. I mean, yeah, but come on now. So I thought he's like me. He just can't talk and type. Now, if this was any other person, so say if one of you guys, or Joe Smo, goes and does an application, we're not talking to you or anything else, and Joe Schmo turns an application like that. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna get rejected. But I was like, this kid is probably just like me, he can't talk and type. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I interviewed him, and I was like, okay, I think you're like me, and blah blah blah. He goes, yeah. So then I just ask him the questions, like, what's cockpit? And he goes, I don't know how to describe it. See, that's not like me. I can describe something very well. When I don't want to compare him, but so that should have raised flags right there for me that he just really don't know what any of this means. But it didn't. And me being a nice guy, I gave him a chance, and it was the worst thing I could have ever done as a trainer, as an interview, as a server owner. I gave him a chance. I trained him. It was the worst 2 hours of my life. And rages. Like at the end, we had pounding headaches. Like part of it we do pursuit training, which does, and rage was literally going in a straight line, just like we are. Okay, we were going down 68, I think, just like this. He was literally going 10 miles an hour. Like he was fluctuating between 5 to 25. Okay, that's slow as dog shit. The fastest human can go 25, I believe. Anywho, he could not keep up. Rage lost him. So that should have raised flags. Going slow. That should have raised some flags to me, but it didn't. He ended up, it got worse and worse, where basically Rage was purposely crashing into cars because in the game we have like a vehicle script where like, if I would ram my car right now into that SUV in front of me, going full speed, my car would probably be broken down. Okay? If you guys watch DOJ, it's just like third car script. Rage purposely, Jesus. It's late, I'm sorry, I'm pulling this out. 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. So, anywho, long story short, we were pulled over by Yellow Jack. I'm telling them the postal, the road name, landmark, I was saying the Yellow Jack, and whatever the zip code was for Yellow Jack. He still couldn't find it. It literally took him, no joke. I wish I was streaming this. Like, as much as I just said I'm not going to stream this, but it wouldn't have called me in the hour, I'm telling you. And I was being as professional as I can. Rage was even after he was I couldn't believe it either. But that is really. I'm just saying this area is beautiful. Anyway, he ended up flagging out of it. And then he was going to rejoin. He was like, give me an hour rejoin. I was like, bro, don't even worry about it. We're not going to move forward with you. And I think he understood why, because he didn't put up no fight. He was like, okay, my bad, I understand. Will I let him try out again? Yes. Elio, Civ, probably. But he'll probably be nice to right around, just saying. So you get what I'm saying? People ain't as good as they. That's my fault. I'm distracted. Anyway, people ain't as good as they claim to be. I think people ain't as good as they claim to be. That guy, when he words something like he was gonna be just as good as he built. On paper, he sounded like a 2-year-old. Training, he sounded like a 2-month-old. So. Now, the guy with the fantastic application, he ended up not getting in. For the simple fact we did traffic stops, he completely called into dispatcher. So, what I do is, if the guy says he's new to RP, or his scenarios ain't that good, I do a traffic stop before him first. I call him to dispatch, so tell him what you do when you get back to the car, tell him, how to approach a vehicle, and then walk behind it, like in front of your car, like if I pulled over that semi, I wouldn't walk, across the road, because she could kill me, whatever, you guys know. That's usually what I do. But with guys who claim they're good at RP, good with LEO stuff, their interview is good, I let them do it first, and then I critique them on what they need. So this guy's traffic stop was good, but not my standards.
Keep right at
He didn't call in a postal,
right.
he just called in a road name. He didn't give a color of the car. Or no, what did he do?
Take the exit on the right.
Oh, he didn't call in the occupants. And we were pulled over on Joshua, and the Civ was, I can't stop. The Civ was parked like, alright, so since we're at a red light, if this yellow line was the road, he was parked on it, the Civ. So basically still on the road. He approached the driver's side.
Turn right.
Oh, we're done. I gotta say hello. Fucking Christ. Anywho, he did that, and I was like, hey man, when he was, why are you back? So basically, I critiqued him. I was like, hey man, do this, not that, blah blah blah. He didn't listen to me. He was like, you know what man, I know what I'm doing, I did it right. And I tried to explain to him, I was like, no man, you didn't do it right, this is how you do it. So I was showing him how to do it. He shoots me, and kills me in the game, and I just get served. Now, take the guy who I trained next. Keep in mind, I was really so pissed. Obviously, I calmed down a little bit before I trained him. His application was good, but he put his best effort forward.
Keep left.
Since I'm still talking.
Then turn left.
But you get what I'm saying?
Turn left.
He didn't really know what he was talking about, but he really tried his damnedest. So I interviewed him. He was like, yeah, man, I'm literally brand new. This is like my first day with FiveM, whatever. I was like, okay, understandable. You have LEO experience? He goes, not really, I'm not going to lie. I did a little console stuff, but not much. So I said, that's not a problem at all. And, you know, I trained him. Me thinking that this training is going to go god-awful, just like that one guy I told you guys about who couldn't even keep up, I was completely wrong. We were going over the case studies, this guy was taking fucking notes. So, you get what I'm saying here? He actually tried and he put up forced effort. Now, the guy really, like I said, he's brand. Jesus, do we want to do another 7 hour? Let me see how long we were going for real quick. 30 minutes. I'm going to keep it here. But, he really didn't know what he was doing. And he didn't know controls. I sat there and I helped him. I walked through every key on the keyboard that is a function in FiveM, and I told him about it and what to do. He didn't know what to do for push to talk. I told him my buttons. I use my 2 side mouse buttons for push to talk. So basically, he took my advice and he's actually doing really good. He needed some more help with stuff. Sorry, I have to write something down as I quit talking. But he needed some help with stuff, so it was at the end of the session today, and me and the Civs, I got in contact with one of the Civs. I was like, hey man, if you guys don't mind, it's only a couple of us, can we just help this guy with some stuff? We did a couple traffic stops, we did domestic, and we did something else, and it really helped him, and now he's good to go on his own 100%. So, like I said, I rather train people who don't know jack shit about law enforcement or FiveM versus someone like me or Billy who was taught the wrong way. You know, it's not that I just want to control them and have them only know what I know. It's the fact that I actually use real tactics, real laws, real case studies, real academy stuff that would actually happen in real life. How do you conduct evidence? Like, what do you do with evidence? How do you do FiveM, there it is, code 5 stops? You know, a lot of people just point their gun at the driver, tell him to get out with his hands up, face away from you, and walk back. That's completely wrong. As I start recording more or streaming more in FiveM, you guys will see how we, BBRP, how real law enforcement. I'm not saying we're I'm not saying we are real law enforcement. Don't get me twisted there. I don't need cops showing up my house for police impersonation. But how we as a community and how real cops in real life conduct Code 5s or felony stops. So yeah, people who don't know that just think it's unnecessary steps, which some of the Code 5 stuff is for RP, but like I said, here at BBRP FiveM we try to be the best that we can, as realistic as we can. So I'm going to end my little rant there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more uploads, and go follow me on Twitch as Bold Badgers Roleplay. I'll be posting live streams of mostly this game. American Truck will go probably for like 3 hours or something, not 40 minutes. But I just run out of stuff to talk about on, you know, American Truck. There's not so much to talk about. Maybe we could do maybe we could do Q&As over on Twitch. Y'all could drop me a bunch of questions and I will respond to them. Or even on a YouTube video. Whatever you guys want. I really don't care. But like I said, if you guys aren't already subscribed, go subscribe to me. Like this video, share it if you guys want. Tell your friends about my channel and our FiveM community. If you yourself have FiveM, or your friend, relative, whoever. My Discord links will always be in the description below for our FiveM recruitment. And if you guys are interested in PS4, leave a comment below. I'll get in contact with you, and we'll go from there to get you in the PS4 server. PS4 server is still up and running, and it's doing better than ever. So I hope I see you guys soon. Have a good night or day.